Hello and welcome to TA for Traders. I'm Nigel Croft and it is Monday the 15th of May. As usual in my equity videos I'll be looking at 2 US and 2 UK stocks. In the UK we're looking at Sophos and Autotrader, and in the US we're looking at Marriott International MAR and Tesla TSLA. What we'll see is that the charts on all four of these stocks look positive. So we are starting with Sophos. After the hacking around the world of the computers, all the old XP systems, and the NHS going down, you can see that today Sophos has moved considerably higher. Obviously expectation for a lot of work for them down the road, and what you can see, it's a break up from in an uptrend. We did have a consolidation phase back in March, and we had a gap, and then we've had a nice move up, and this could gap higher. It could just keep going. If you look at the weekly, again you can see that maybe on here we're slightly extended from the moving average, but the RSI is showing positive momentum. It is slightly overbought, but don't worry about that. 77 MACD are positive, and then looking at the short term, obviously the spike, but there was a nice consolidation, so we're getting the spike from the flag. The 24-hour moving average gave the support, and we're getting the trampoline effect from there. RSI, which had been just consolidating but above the 50, now spiked higher, and the MACD just starting to flash a buy signal. So just quickly going back to the daily, and you can see here the RSI as well, positive momentum, 76, and the MACD again ticking up. Any consolidation will prove short-lived on Sophos, and you should expect it to move higher. Looking at the support resistance levels on this stock, there's no resistance. We're at an all-time high. Any support, if needed, is at the 20-day 335.4, and then at 316.96. Going on to Autotrader, again we've had a move up. We're having a consolidation today, but you can see that we've broken this resistance level that's actually been in place virtually since October. We've been range trading since then. We've now broken to the upside. What we've had is the moving averages have all turned around again. The 50 days now moving back up. RSI is all positive in a slight uptrend at 61.27, and the MACD nicely above zero, and we're going to get the short term move above the long term again, indicative of a buy signal. On the weekly, you can see this band of resistance that we've had. We've now broken through that high, and that will then prove to be a consolidation, and we should get, I'll be very surprised if we're not looking at 440, 460 over the next month, 6 weeks. RSI positive, back above 50 at 60.03. MACD just flashing a buy signal. On the shorter term, the 4-hour chart, you can see that we found support. I've seen this so many times. Found support at the 50, and then we've gone back above, come back to the 20, and then we've moved considerably higher. Again, RSI positive, and again MACD positive. So looking at the support resistance on Autotrader, a little bit of resistance at 421. Don't be worried by that. And then support at 405.86, which is the 20-day. And second support at 397.1. Going on into America, let's have a look at Marriott International. We had a break up last week from a small consolidation phase. We left a gap. That's always positive. Some people believe gaps should be filled, but if you get a continuation of momentum, that's not the case. You'll tend to get 3 gaps on a bull trend, and this is the only. I suppose we had a small gap there back in January, but certainly it's not an exhaustion gap, which would indicate the top of the trend. I see this going further. RSI is 75.35, MACD very positive. On the weekly, you can see this break up, perhaps marginally overextended from the moving average, but any consolidation will prove short-lived. Likewise, RSI perhaps is touching 80, so slightly overbought. A consolidation wouldn't be out of order, but the MACD are actually flashing a buy signal. On the 4-hour chart, and sorry, just close those for you. Oops, get rid of that. Hold on, there we go. The 4-hour, we found support, solid support here at the 20 and the 50 4-hour moving averages. They created a bull cross back on the 26th of April and found support again, and that's what's given the trampoline effect. Volume was high on the break, and which is a very good sign. Perhaps again marginally overextended, but any consolidation will prove to be short-lived. On the support resistance, minimal support 103.62, and then the supports coming in at the moving averages 96.31, 92.73. Finally, moving on to Tesla. It's on Friday moved into new high ground. Moving averages have been very positive. We had a golden cross on the 20. Sorry, we're on the weekly here. I've gone wrong. Where are we? Let's change this to a daily. Sorry about that. So you can see that we found support at the moving averages back in March. We had a golden cross on the 31st of March, came back, found support there 10 days ago. Now we've moved up again. Perhaps the hammer patterns that we've had the last couple of days are indicative of a bit of uncertainty appearing as we reach new highs. Also, the RSI could be trying to create a downtrend, and the MACD are tracking down. So actually on the daily, one would expect a drift off, let this moving average catch up, may even come back to support at the 310 level, and let's see what happens there. The weekly is going into new high ground, and the RSI and MACD on that picture are positive. On the 4-hour chart, you can see that we did find support at the 50 4-hour moving average. Again, there's a bit of uncertainty on the hammer pictures that we're getting, and again the RSI is sidelining, maybe wanting to move down. MAC is okay here. So really, it does look good, apart from just a bit of uncertainty coming as we're at this high, and I wouldn't be surprised on this chart actually if there is some consolidation. On the support resistance at 327, and then supports 290.76 and at 269.27. So that has been TA for traders on Monday the 15th of May, having a look at 4 stocks, Sophos and Autotrader in the UK, both look positive, and Marriott in the US look positive. Tesla, perhaps we're going to see a little bit of short-term consolidation, but the medium-term picture does look good. Please remember, these videos are for educational purposes only and are not meant as an investment recommendation. If you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, click that button. You'll then get updates when I put my videos on. I'm putting videos on most days on YouTube. I hope you found this video of interest. Thanks for watching. Please read the disclaimer.